Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. First down, going to the air with Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. The Packers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Curtis. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Shi Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They go play action with McDonald. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan finding space at the 40. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And the final number on that throw, boy, it traveled an even 69 yards. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Looking to throw again on second down. Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. Throwing. Love. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Again, it's Jones. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Packers are once again back in front. Garibay on for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Touchdown, Packers! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. McDonald sets to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Play action. It's McDonald. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
McDonald. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Albert O. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten him down here, but now's when you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
They'll try again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Weston, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff. And what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He finds his man complete. That's Curtis. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well. It's a down inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Love going to give this one to Jones. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. Bulldozes past him. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 2nd down now, Weston. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. McDonald. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is McDonald. This pass caught by Hamler. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 108 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
43 rounds.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. Love looking to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Love with a give to Dillon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Love. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Love. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Curtis. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw now. Here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's McDonald to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Off-play action. McDonald.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. McDonald. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give, right side. Weston. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. McDonald. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Albert Okwuegbunam, 49 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Off the play fake, Love. Buying time to his left. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 123 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Yellow. Red. Blue. Red.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Love now. He finds Watson. It's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson. 26 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll run on 1st down. Weston. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to the right.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with McDonald. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 3rd down, Love. And that will be incomplete as well.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
On 4th down, Love. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st, and the Broncos will take over on downs. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Play action. It's McDonald. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Rasul Douglas picks it. The 20. 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. McDonald. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Green Bay, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town.